Hello, good morning, welcome back. Today I am 10 DPO and it's in the morning. It's just not first thing in the morning. It's about 9:30ish right now. I did save my second morning urine. I forgot to save my first one, but we're going to be testing with that today. It's still pretty much early enough. So I'm going to dip a Wanfo test for today. Yesterday for 9 DPO my test was negative. I did have another little bleed again, similar to the first time. I felt some discharge. I thought AF had arrived, even though I had no cramping or anything. But when I wiped, it was just like mucusy mixed with pink color. So it's definitely like fresh blood, but it's not heavy red bleeding. And that is pretty much it. After that, it just goes away and just have like some tan to brown spotting. So that's kind of what I've experienced so far on 8 DPO and 9 DPO. So today, 10 DPO, I'm going to dip a test. I have no spotting, no cramping, no other symptoms for today. No pregnancy symptoms, no AF symptoms either. So let's just go ahead and dip a test, see what it says, and I'll share the results with you. Alright, so I'm going to take one of these. Wanfo strips is what I am using for this cycle. So let me go ahead and get that dipped, and we'll give it the full 5 minutes before we check it. So right now it's 9:33, so at 9:38 I'll come back and check the test with you guys. Just waiting for it to run through. Right, that is running across, so I'm going to set it right here. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll see if anything shows up today. I'm not expecting to see anything, but I really would like to know what's causing the discharge and the bleeding and all of this. I have spoken to my doctor already. I told them that sometimes I spot really early in my cycle, and I imagine that cannot be normal. So I'm looking forward to, well, if I'm not pregnant this month, I'm looking forward to seeing the results of my blood work that I'm supposed to get on day 2 of my period, the hormonal blood panel, and figuring out what could be wrong or what we can do to prevent all this spotting, because usually the topical progesterone cream helps, but doesn't seem to be helping this month, and it happens like that sometimes. I don't know if the progesterone cream is really even helping, or just some cycles I happen to not be spotting early, and maybe I think the progesterone cream is working. So we're gonna see. I did also tell my doctor that I use topical progesterone cream. She didn't really say anything about that, but I think as we do more tests and studies, we'll be able to see if I am even low on progesterone. So 4 more minutes left for this test, so I will come back when it's time to check, and we will see if anything is showing up for today, 10 DPO in the morning. Alright guys, it's 9:38, so let's take a first look at this test and see if anything is showing up today. I'll get some paper for the background. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat, but I'm going to take a closer look and also do an above shot just to make sure. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so I just took a look. I don't see anything. The test itself is still kind of streaky, like it's still trying to process. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but in person I see like 2 more like little pink streaks towards the top that haven't finished developing yet. But I don't see anything in the test area line. In that area I don't see anything, no faint lines. So I'm going to go with that it's negative for today. I will continue to save the test underneath all the ones I've taken so far. But there's nothing definite there, nothing starting to show up, nothing there at all. So negative for 10 DPO in the morning, and we'll just continue on from here. I will continue recording my progress and eventually updating you on what ends up happening for this cycle. Like I mentioned in the first video for this cycle, I am going to be delaying posting my videos for now on. It's just something that I have felt like I wanted to do for a very long time. But of course, the pressure to post our tests, and for all of you who like watching them in real time, I've been doing that for you. But I feel like for me, I want to just still share the news if we ever end up pregnant again, or share the news every month that we're not pregnant. But I just want to do it in my own time, and after we've had time to process it and know the news, and you know, before we go ahead and share it to the world. I just don't know why I have felt like doing that ever since my last loss that I had, but I continue to just post them in real time, and I just feel like just not posting it in real time, waiting a little bit, posting my results. And that doesn't mean when I do end up pregnant again, if I do in the future, I'm not going to share that information with you. I definitely will. You're just not going to know right away. And a lot of channels do this too, but it's just a lot to have to share right away, whether it's disappointing news or good news. And sometimes we have to protect ourselves as well. There are people out there that don't wish the best for you. Not saying that that's why I experienced losses in the past, but you just never know. Things that you put out there. I definitely am a firm believer in the spiritual world, and I'm a strong Christian, and I feel like some people may wish bad upon us. Anybody who is TTCing, anybody who's pregnant, and just anybody in general, finances, well-being and health. There's always going to be the enemy that is trying to block your blessings or trying to lessen your faith in God. So that is why I kind of have decided to withhold the information and just post it later on. It's hard to explain the reason why. There's just so many variables to it, but it's just a strong feeling that I've had for quite a while. Since my last loss, I've wanted to not continue posting my results right off the bat and right away. It removes a lot of the stress, a lot of the pressure, and also a lot of negative opinions that people might have. Some of you will understand, especially if you have a channel of your own. So I hope you guys don't mind that and still continue to watch our videos, because I will definitely announce and I will definitely continue to share our testing videos with you. They just might be a little bit delayed each month, but they'll be there. And unless we decide to permanently close up shop and never try again and prevent pregnancies for the rest of our lives, then I will probably take this channel into another direction and continue just sharing words of encouragement and faith-based videos. But for now, I do plan on still sharing our testing videos. So one last look at this. It does look negative. I don't see anything on this. So that wraps up this video. I will see you back again tomorrow for 11 DPO morning video.